go.
Try not to get too emotional over these 13 things about Disney Pixar's Inside Out. Control yourselves. It is just a movie. Number 13. According to director Pete Docter, each emotion is based on a shape. Joy is based on a star. Sadness is a teardrop. Anger is a fire brick. Fear is a raw nerve. And disgust is broccoli. He noted that he likes broccoli very much, however.
Number 12. Some of the memory balls in Riley's mind contain scenes from other Pixar movies, such as Carl and Ellie's wedding and Up.
Number 11. Depending on the country of release, Riley's father daydreams about either hockey or football.
Number 10. In Riley's classroom, number A113, a map at the back of the room has pins plotted at different places all over the world. They are references to where all the Pixar movies are set.
Number 9. Psychologists and other experts were consulted so the writers could make the way Riley's mind works scientifically accurate. For example, it is believed that the short-term memories made during the day are converted into long-term memories during sleep, which is what happens in Riley's mind.
Number 8. The writers considered up to 27 different emotions but settled on 5. Those 5 being joy, sadness, fear, disgust, and anger, to make it less complicated. Some of the major emotions that ended up being cut included surprise, pride, and trust.
Number 7. According to Lewis Black, who plays Anger, when Pixar pitched the film to him, he received a box of previous Pixar films and a letter that suggested, quote, that I may not know who Pixar is, which meant that they were crazy or they thought that I was just some sort of recluse, unquote.
Number 6. Originally, joy would be teamed with fear rather than sadness. The creators thought that they would be the funnier pairing. They ended up going with sadness instead when Pete Docter was on a Sunday walk and then had a bad train of thought. He feared he'd get fired and lose his friends. Because of this, he realized Joy needed to realize it was okay for sadness to be at the controls once in a while.
Number 5. As Caitlin Diaz was 11 years old when cast as the voice of Riley, she went through puberty and her voice deepened considerably. She had to adjust her voice to make it sound younger later on in production.
Number 4. Pete Docter's inspiration for the film came from watching his own daughter go through the turbulent part of growing up.
Number 3. For the voice of toddler-age Riley, the producers simply recycled old dialogue of Mary Gibbs, who provided the voice of Boo in Monsters, Inc. She is even listed in the credits under additional voices. Coincidentally, toddler-age Riley's hair is styled the same way as Boo's.
Number 2. Early titles for the movie included Joy, State of Mind, Mind, Joyless, Trouble in Mind, Life of Riley, Out of Our Mind, Down in the Dumps, HQ, and Headquarters. Pixar animator Matt Jones even jokingly suggested the name Joy Story.
Number 1. In the middle of the control console, the top 3 buttons form Mickey Mouse, otherwise known as a Hidden Mickey. And that is the 13 things that you probably didn't know about Disney Pixar's Inside Out. Thank you for feeling this one.